Perhaps it was the weather. Maybe it was some argument I just had. It could have been that I was in a mood for no other reason. It just was what it was. I walked into my bedroom, dragging my heels across the carpet, feeling the empty absence of a smile on my face. Out of habit and reflex, I thought to myself, I need to watch a movie or something to make me happy. I stopped dead in my tracks at the realization of what I had just said to myself. I needed something outside of myself to make me happy, that watching some funny video or listening to an upbeat song would create happiness for me. Is this what addiction is? Is this what druggies and alcoholics tell themselves in the dark of the night when doubts and fears come rushing in without respite? I need to do this to make me happy right here, right now, in this second. Why would I need something to make me feel better? Am I devoid of the power to be happy for no reason other than just because the stars still shine in the darkness? A thought struck me then. Why do I feel the need to be happy at all? Can I not just take what I'm feeling in this moment and live with it? Make space for it to simply be for a while? And then send it off with my love and thanks? Why do I need to be happy at all? Can I not just take what I'm feeling in this moment and live with it? So I think that's a very beautiful expression of taking refuge in the Dharma, in the truth of what's right here. And in the moments that we do that, we really surrender. It's the poet Ryokan says, drift east, drift west, come and go, entrusting yourself to the waves. When we really surrender, when we really lift our heart towards heaven, towards the aliveness of the present moment, we discover a wholeness and a peace and a freedom that we can't imagine. So we'll just take a moment to do a reflection on this first refuge together, and then we'll explore the other two. So you get an opportunity to just kind of taste taking refuge in the Dharma, in the truth. So come sitting in a way that allow you to tune in and feel alert and relaxed. And take a few full breaths. And then begin to inquire for yourself what taking refuge in the Dharma means to you. And begin with the outer Dharma. Sense what the outer or engaged ways of living serve you on your path. Is it a formal practice of meditation? Is that your external way of taking refuge? Coming to classes? Listening to talks? Going for walks in nature? What's the outer expression of refuge in the path for you? What are the activities that truly deepen your understanding of reality, of truth? You might sense as you bring to mind what really serves your spiritual awakening, a sincere commitment towards that. This is beginning to set the groundwork for the end of the evening ritual. Your commitment to taking refuge in the path and truth, the outer ways, And then we together take a moment to take refuge in truth, in the inner way, just sensing the life that's right here with all the sincerity and innocence and care that you can bring towards that. What's it like right now? Let yourself listen to the sounds that are here. Let yourself feel the aliveness of the body. This is from the Radiant Sutras. Attend to the skin as a subtle boundary containing vastness. And then enter that shimmering and pulsing vastness. Experience the substance of the body and the world as made up of vibrating particles. And these particles made up of even finer energy particles. Soften and let go. Sensing the space inside and around you. Drifting more deeply, feel into each particle as it condenses from infinity and dissolves back into continuously. Feel into each particle as it condenses from infinity and dissolves back into it continuously. Noticing this, breathe easily with infinity dancing everywhere. And taking a few full breaths and coming back. So we've explored the first refuge, refuge in the truth of what is, the aliveness that's right here. And it can be a very brief entry into refuge where you just say, okay, breathe and see what's around you and listen to the sounds. Or it can be very deep, the level of subtle vibrating particles. And either way, you're coming home. Now, the second refuge is called Sangha, which means company of friends, spiritual friends. Taking refuge in the Sangha is taking refuge in your friendship, in your loved ones, in family, spiritual community. So the outer refuge is really our engagement with each other. And it's one of the great follies in spiritual life to think that it's more important to be going inward and paying attention to the life inside us than paying attention to the life between us. I mean, why would it be really a true spiritual thing to the one that goes to the cave and, gets completely quiet inside? Why isn't it just as spiritual to be really awake with each other and feel the field of loving that really connects us? So the second refuge is loving presence. And its engaged way is that we begin to, really challenge the judgments that separate us. We begin to really look at each other and see the vulnerability that's there and know it's not my fear or your fear, but it's the fear that we share as organisms that feel vulnerable on planet Earth. It's looking at each other and seeing the goodness.